Hello, for my third technology, I am going to show you guys Google Keep. It's through Google Chrome, so if you go to Google, you can pull up Keep. And this is basically like an online pin board that you can take notes, set reminders, etc. So the audience would be students and teachers. I could teach teachers how to use this in their classrooms, and I could also teach students how to use it effectively to keep them more organized. You could use it as a virtual checklist for homework assignments. You could post notes on there. You could put due dates. And one thing that I was thinking about that you could use it for, you could have a list of all your student names. And as they turn in assignments, you could check their name off the list. So the standards that it reaches are ISTA for Students 1C, promote student reflection using collaborative tools to reveal and clarify students' conceptual understanding, and ISTA for Students 1D, model collaborative knowledge construction by engaging in learning with students, colleagues, and others in face-to-face and virtual environments. So we can just go here to the home screen and we can take note. For instance, we could say 7, 12, 18, and we could say that we need to make 5 tutorial videos, include standards, upload to YouTube, and post to community. So this could be our note that we're going to pin. So you can actually set it to remind you if you want it to go off. You can add people to work on this also, but the one thing that I will say, I was thinking how you could incorporate this in your classroom. If you did add students, that means that they can edit the checklist. So they could check off anything, which means that you don't know if you actually completed it or if Johnny completed it or if Susie completed it. So I don't know that that would be a good idea to add a collaborator. But you could have students add their parents if they were making it themselves. You can choose a different color, add pictures, add it to your archive. No, I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. We can show checkboxes so that you can check it off when you have completed it. Check, check, check. Everything is done. Close that. Notes. So if it ends up getting pinned, it appears down here on your pin board. So you could use this for like I said, students could say, let's just say I'm a student and I say homework for 712. You could say English, read chapter 3. You could say math lesson, you could type or spell, that'd be good. Lesson 5, numbers 1 through 15. You could say science, nothing. So you could go through that. And like I said, the students could add their parents as a collaborator so that their parents can actually edit and see what they have to check off. And then even their parents could check it off as they get it done at home for younger kids, or make sure that the students are checking it off as they get it done. So that would be something that's kind of cool. And again, to add checkboxes, you can just go down here, change the color, and then pin it to our board. So now then you see both of those notes down there. You can have a note from a drawing, but with my mouse, it's going to be really, really hard to actually include a note. If you had an iPad or something, it would probably be a little bit easier, but As you can see, it's kind of hard to write, but I could show kids an example on this if I had a touch screen that was easier than using my mouse. So we could just say 4x plus 3 equals 8 or something like that. And you could show how to solve the problem if students needed to know that, and then post it to your notes. You could say notes for equations, etc. And then you could pin it. So now then you have that on there also. So again, I know that it's kind of redundant, and I'm one that I like to put sticky notes to where I can visually see them, but I think it would be something that's kind of cool, and it could be a way to communicate with parents also on there. So maybe that will help you guys.